From the island part of Malaysia in Sabah, we hopped across the sea to peninsular Malaysia and met my parents in Kuala Lumpur.
The night that we arrived, I had a lovely belated birthday party, and I got lots of packaged candy, a Rubik's Cube, and some really fun coloring and word puzzle books for planes. I also got some meat sticks for plane rides. Nana said they were good protein. Thought that was funny.
Here's the breakfast spread at the Four Points Sheraton, where, oh, there's Julianne, where we're staying with Nan and Grandpa, Geoff's parents, Mel and Donna. And I started at the back of the lineup, but just to show you all the things that we could choose for breakfast. I know I'm going way too fast. Here is like jiaozi, like dumplings, those little breads we had in China all the time. Roti canai, fresh roti canai is coming. Dal. This is a make-your-own soup, so you choose the ingredients and give it to the chef, and you choose what kind of soup base to put in, and they make your own fresh soup. Here's cheeses and muesli, fruits. Here's Geoff. What are you getting, Geoff?
I don't even know where to start. Right? Some yogurt to start.
There's cereals. Here's all the health drinks. Oh, Julianne's back here. There's Grandpa. And over here they have all the bread items, croissant, breads, muffins, and there's more stuff over there. And that's the beginning of the lineup. Oh, and then there's tea, coffee, and over here is make your own salad. It's like a salad bar. And here's all the tea options. And here's our view out the window. Huge tower, you can see the top, which is way taller than the original tall tower. There's the Petronas Tower, Twin Towers over there. And yeah, we are in KL, by the way, Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia.
We always love coming back to this part of Malaysia, as my family has a long history here. My parents first came here over 50 years ago, and through hitchhiking at different places, they kind of fell in with a Malaysian Indian family and who kept in touch for many, many years by snail mail. In 1995, my sister and I, along with my parents, came back to meet everybody for the first time. Emily and I have been back many times since. My parents come back annually, but this is the first time that our two kids have been to Malaysia. The Malaysian family we'll show you guys in a little bit. But part of the thing we love about Malaysia is its multiculturalism. They have the Malays, the Chinese, and the Indians, all living side by side and all respecting each other's religions. Here we are in a Chinese temple, and right across the street is a Hindu temple. In fact, this is a temple that we were at many years ago for the christening of one of the three daughters in the family. But it's amazing to see how tightly knit everybody is in this part of Malaysia. This is all in Kuala Lumpur.
Even though I'd been to Malaysia a couple of times, I'd never been to this site. This is Batu Caves. It is a natural cave formation, and it's been turned into a Hindu temple site. So it was really neat to go there finally, after hearing about it for so many years. We are at the Batu Caves in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. This is actually an amazing cave that they have since turned into a temple site.
Okay, so while we were here, we went to Batu Caves, very famous site, and there were lots of monkeys. Most of them were just playing around and not paying any attention to the humans, but some of them you could get really close to. They were mostly just eating the scraps that humans laid out for them. There were also a lot of stairs here, like way too many stairs.
We are walking down the famous stairs at Batu Caves. They've all been beautifully painted in preparation for the Hindu holiday coming up. There's a lot of stairs here. There's the city, which was all just jungle when Mel and Donna first came here 50 years ago. And behind us is the temple and the caves.
Here's some of our Malaysian family. The woman sitting in front of Grayson is Shanti, the mother of the family. She was Julianne's age when my parents came here in the 70s. Her husband, Ganisan, is in the back right. The two of them have three daughters, the youngest of which is on the far right. Her name is Urmila, and their middle daughter is Tara, who's in this photo. And the little guy that Julianne is holding is Tara's son, Miles. Thanks to the great hospitality, you two, we spent most of our time at their house. My mom took a year and a half to take that 50-year relationship and put it into a beautiful book. And she brought a few of those books to give as gifts to the family. And here's Tara and her German husband, Chris, enjoying their copy. You might want to pause here and really take a look at the dangers that might befall you when you play pickleball at Pickle World. We somehow survived all of them and had a great time playing pickleball. Julianne also had a great time during Miles's tour of his daycare, seen here getting a great ride from a rickshaw driver to be. And having fun, me with my baby Julianne, and Urmila with her baby nephew Miles.
Here Julie is playing with Miles and his cousin Leishman, who is the eldest daughter Manju's son, Leishman. Julianne was a favorite in the family because she spent so much time playing with the little ones.
On the 14th, I had another birthday party, belated, with the whole family this time. We ate lovely sushi and then had a delicious chocolate cake for dessert.
Sitting down there is Manju, the eldest of Shanti and Ganasan's daughters, who was just a toddler when Geoff first came to Malaysia when he was 17 years old. It was really neat for us to see these three girls, Manju, Tara, and Urmila, now with their own husbands and children, all grown up, still very much themselves, but adults.
After our time with the family in KL, we flew to Krabi. This is at one of the night markets that we went to where we bought some delicious pomelo. And in the hotel we saw this sign, no smoking, no durians, fine, 2,000 baht. If you don't know what a durian is, it's a very spiky, smelly fruit, so I can understand why they don't want it in their hotel.
So then we took a boat to the island of Koh Samui, where we stayed in the amazing, lovely Smile House, where Nana and Grandpa stay every year. It was a wonderful stay.
Okay, this is our walk from Smile House. This is our little cabin, which is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom house. And then we walk along here. This is Mel's favorite walk in the world, he says, because of the beautiful greenery. They have 4 full-time gardeners that work here. What's that? Ready for breakfast! Yay! Breakfast is included. We're excited about that. And look at these beautiful grounds. And these cute little cabins. This part of the island of Koh Samui really was a fisherman's village, though now it's mostly a tourist spot, and they close off this street to make it a walking street. Every night they have a festival down here, well, it seems like a festival to us, with food courts and music and stalls, things that you can buy. It was pretty exciting. Here we are at the night market, eating dinner. There's our other table. Every night is party night. This is a food area, and then there's a market area further down. So fun.
From the larger Koh Samui, we hopped a short ferry and went to the smaller Koh Phangan and spent 10 days looking at this view. It's a pretty idyllic paradise there on Had Salad. This is my parents' favorite bungalow right on the beach with a lovely deck. Our days consisted of getting up and going for walks in the morning, enjoying a lovely breakfast on the beach, spending time on the beach, having lunch on the beach, going for a walk on the beach, and then going in the water, and then having dinner on the beach. It was pretty easy to take for 10 days.
Okay, here we are at the beach. Here's Grayson. A view from Nana and Grandpa's deck. Hello.
Hello. Hey, hello.
Okay. Go inside. And then this is their other deck. Got floaties. This is the whole space. It's pretty nice. There's 10 cabins. We're in the 10th. It's a very wonderful beach. The sand is like moon dust. And the water is like a beautiful turquoise color. It's lovely. Sun is setting. Palm trees.
My parents have been coming to this same beach for about 20 years for good reason. Every night you're looking out at a beautiful sunset, often from a table and chairs perched oceanside. And we spent lots of time with them on their deck, playing cards, watching the world go by, and spending time floating around in the water. It was a lovely break from our travels.
While they're there, Mel and Donna keep up a strict routine of exercise. This is one of the hills that we walked up. We joined them most mornings for their morning walk, and it was not for slouches. Here's Grayson on a morning walk with Nan and Grandpa, and we also walked all the way into Sitanu, or center, which was about an hour. And I love this picture of 3 generations of Styles men.
One day we went snorkeling and we saw a sea turtle. It was really cool. It was really big. We also saw these really big clams, which are cool. And one day we also did face masks, which were really fun. And here we are, beautifying as always. And while we were here, we also played a lot of card games and other games. And it was really fun to spend time playing card games by the beach.
And the food, woo-wee, was the food good there. Here is our favorite spot close to our home base, right on the beach. And then one day we walked for an hour up and over hill and dale to get to this lovely pasta spot with their Danish friends, John and Sister, in the front left.
Having some relaxing time on the beach with Mel and Donna was a much needed recharge after our traveling, and it was really nice to just be together and see family.
We really, really loved our time with Nan and Grandpa on Koh Phangan on the beach and on Koh Samui at Smile Resort. It was a really, really nice break from all the traveling around, and we were sad to leave, but we had such a great experience, and we're ready to hit the road again.
Oh, so sad to leave. It was so nice to spend this time with our grandparents on the beach. We had a lovely stay.